Alright everybody, this is the Winnerbracket Quarterfinal. Of course, you know this is double elimination since the last time. And here is our bracket. Happy versus Colorful first, Focus versus So in second. Then the winners face each other, then the losers face each other. Tomorrow we got Axlord versus Foggy, the German champion versus the current reigning W3Champions champion. And we also got Chemico versus Hawk. And the third human mirror that Hawk is playing in this tournament. He looked very, very good against Todd and also very, very good against Suck in the match after. And now, Remo, let's take a look what these players are able to provide us with. It is a best of 3 for the winner bracket semifinal. It is Happy versus Colorful.
Starting off on Tidehunter is Happy, the dominator of the scene, the winner of the global finals of DreamHack just recently. He's been also able to beat Colorful along with all the other Night Elves out there, and he is the big guy to beat. He didn't win the last season finals because he didn't attend, but I guess he's going into this once again as the big favorite.
Yeah, definitely. Wherever Happy's attending, he is the big favorite, always and ever. He wasn't too happy with the server solution we provided him with, but hey, it's fair, and I think it's fairer than it was in these show matches, where it was always an at least 150 MS advantage for something, for someone. Here, even playing field. And we see Demon Hunter on Colorful side.
Yeah, going back to the old school style, this is something that we saw also from Moon, for example, right? When they were playing at DreamHack, it was a Demon Hunter Dryad Expo with the Panda. So it seems like a lot of players don't trust in the keeper play so much anymore. Foggy, I think, was the first to say that, right? That against a perfect undead, aka Happy, it doesn't seem to work, and the Night Elves are looking for new ways to play.
Let's see how Happy is adjusting to this, everybody. He is, of course, opening up with the DK. There's no reason for him to change anything, really. Claws of attack. Wonderful item as a start as well. We once again see the forward Ziggurat, not updated yet. The question is, how do you play this Demon Hunter? I think nobody says that it's a bad choice because mana burn is so important, and especially against Happy, you really want to take away the coil and the Nova and whatever other spell you might be going for. But how do you make this work without the keeper buying the time for the necessary expansion?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, it seems like against Happy, especially in this matchup, you do need an Expo. And setting up that expansion safely with the Demon Hunter is very hard. Once the Undead is level 2 with the Aura, which we have now, he's just able to be very maneuverable, mobile across the map. And there's no keeper with Entangle to punish these ghouls ever. So if Happy scouts well, it will be very hard to set up an expansion.
I agree, but maybe in the late game fights it is helpful, and Colorful must have an idea. And the idea is, I don't care what you say, I can expand with a Demon Hunter.
Almost getting surrounded there. That was very close. Boots on the Demon. You know I like that. And gonna get first blood here on the Ghoul. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter now, finally. And the expansion indeed will be finishing. I was talking about it's gonna be hard to get this one up, but it's so early. It was an expo before the tech, so this Tree of Life will finish. But tier 2 is gonna be greatly delayed for Color.
Oh, careful. Once again, going out of that surround attempt. I think I've seen this before, also by Colorful. He's probably following up with the Panda. And from my perspective, the Panda is defending the first push really, really well. Also, the second push, if you make it to level 3, is definitely doable. Oh, wait a second. Can he get out? No. Oh, yes, he can. But there is... I called it a power spike void between level 3 and level 5. Like, the Panda can carry your fight if he's level 3 at that stage of the game, and in the late game he can be very, very impactful on level 5 as well. But between those levels, there is the time where Happy can strike.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, if the Undead hero levels get high and the damage output is going to be severe, then the Demon Hunter and the Panda, both frontline heroes, will always be exposed. Because normally, with this playstyle, you have to go into Dryads. You're gonna get the expo pretty quickly here as Colorful, but you can't just go to Bears tier 3. That's too greedy. You will have to mass Dryads, meaning the Demon Hunter and Panda will always be in front. If it is gonna be a Panda, we're gonna find out soon. Tech about to finish.
Yeah, could also be an Alchemist, could also be a Naga. Happy, of course, with the Naga against this playstyle to put a little more pressure on. He tried to do some damage, but he really didn't. I mean, yeah, he did damage to the Demon Hunter, but he can heal up. We know how impactful Moonwells are. So there's not many Archer kills. He didn't go with 5 ghouls towards the expansion. Didn't go Wisp harassing. For Happy standards, not many kills went his way.
Yeah, 2 archers going down, 1 denied, 1 killed. That's still all decent. Problem is, the Demon Hunter isn't very strong. He would love to be level 3, he would love to have some claws, but he's only level 2, only has the 1 ring. And we see a Naga second. Good right now for control in the middle of the map, for tempo play at the moment. But in the late game will certainly not be the same powerhouse as a Panda, but it's right now about stabilizing. Colorful wants to force Happy away to finally be able to creep the Expo.
Needs some repair, I guess. Also needs some healing on the Naga. She might just go down. Unable to deny her with the melee hero he got. Item is finished. Like, the tree is doing all the work. He can creep the spot himself.
It's pretty expensive, right? 5 Wisp repair. This whole time,
Demon
trying to get the kill against the Naga. Will have to TP out. Oh, doesn't do it in time. Miscalculating the ping. And that's it already. 7 minutes for the 1-0.
Yeah, that didn't work too well, did it? Wonder what kind of tilted him there. It didn't look too horribly bad.
Yeah, I think perhaps the low creep amount is the mistake. Tidehunter is normally a very good map for the Demon Hunter because you can creep 3 camps pretty easy. The green outside your main, also the first orange camp, and the green towards the middle. And then you get 3 items right away. If that's like slippers and claws, you're going to be really strong. But with only 1 ring, I think that Demon Hunter isn't strong enough to hold the middle there, which is what you need to do. He got the boots, yeah, but so did the Naga. So the Naga for Happy wasn't even being chased away too easy.
Whew, rough start for Colorful once again. I wonder if he's getting tired facing Happy already, because, yeah, there was the 6-0 in the first show match. Then, what was it, 5-1, I think, in the second show match. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, well, many Night Elves feel this way out there. It's only really Foggy over the last year or so who has really put Happy to the test.
And
everyone
Lolite.
else... And Lolite, true. One time in the ESL Open Cup. Not so much at DreamHack, though.
It was kind of close. It's just the result. It's just a little one-sided, you know. It's this 3-0 doesn't really do the in-game performance justice.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Happy keeping up his level of play. Second map, this is going to be Colorful's choice, is Concealed Hill. All right. So the deck has been reshuffled. Another chance. Colorful here is going to have probably a little bit better of a game plan laid out. And I would imagine a return to the Keeper. Concealed Hill is a pretty damn hard map for the Demon Hunter because it's really not easy to creep at all.
We got a lot of contributions from you guys. 2,700 done. Thank you, Dargok, for the $20. Horgan for the $5. We got a lot of you using the G Fuel Twitter quest thingy. Horgan with another $5. Pete has streams $20. Shaq $10. And man, there must be more, I think. Yep, Guatemala with a tenner, Hippo with a tenner, Braxas, Diablo, and of course the generous governor chipping in. All right, we're getting ready for map 2. That could be a quick one. Usually we calculate a best of 3 for 1 hour. You know, with Happy involved, we might change that equation slightly.
Yeah, this could be a rather quick one here indeed. But then again also, especially on Concealed Hill, we see quite a bit of two-base play. It can be rather drawn out against the Keeper play that is. But Happy also has played rather aggressively against that before. There's the thing about Happy, he can play all styles. He's dangerous with all, even with Gargoyles. And Colorful maybe scratching his head, wondering how he can finally beat this guy.
Oh yeah, that is of course what the entire scene is thinking right now. We have the second map, Concealed Hill. This was where plenty of Night Elves looked at least decent against Happy, and maybe he gets some more time as the map is a little bigger. Let's see, Colorful, is it Demon again? Is it Keeper? Is it another expansion? Is it the same result? Off we go. So many questions, Remo.
And who's gonna answer them? Who's gonna answer them? Who's gonna be our teacher? Is Colorful gonna be our teacher? Is he gonna teach us how to do it?
I mean, we all know that the Chinese call him the low IQ Night Elf because he had to repeat a class. Do you really want him to be a teacher?
Maybe he's like a preschool teacher, right? I mean, that can't be so hard.
Like a kindergartner?
You know, like teach him how to count to 5. I think you can do that, right?
I can do that too.
Demon Hunter again, by the way.
Yeah.
Even on Concealed. Okay. On map 1 already, on Tidehunters, normally you can creep fairly well, but he didn't manage to do it. I wonder how he's going to attempt this now as we have 10 subs coming in by Bad, the Terrible, or rather the Wonderful once again. Thank you so much. Also, Dargok with the 11-month resub says, the boys are back in town. Abracababra gifting us up to Shocky. Warcraft 3 Love with the 3-month resubs. Let the game begin. GG. GK Jarvis with a sub. First time. Welcome. And Tone Zone with a 9 months says, long live B2W.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. So funny that you call him Grimbat the Wonderful as well. I did the same. We're so connected, Remo.
Well, I stole that from you. I heard that yesterday, I think.
Oh! You have to break the illusion, don't you? Could have just said. Anyway. Demon Hunter creeping, Happy knows. And for him, once again, no real reason to change anything up, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. Start off with creeping with a couple of ghouls. You can creep pretty well, get that aura fast, and then maybe threaten some surrounds. And then if you make sure the Demon Hunter doesn't get level 3, you buy the boots, you get the Naga second. You can do a lot of damage if your micro is up to the task. And of course, Happy's is. On some maps, Demon Hunter can be really strong, like AZ, for example, where you get lots of items and levels pretty easily. But here, it's not going to be so simple. He's going to get level 2 right away. And 2 good items. Let's hope for some circlets here. Colorful. Come on. Cloak. Okay, never mind. Alright, and this is what the Demon Hunter always gets for free. But beyond that, continuing to creep with the demon is really hard.
Yeah. Happy was once again moving in with his Acolyte, attempting a steal, but at least since DreamHack Stockholm, everybody is respecting these Acolyte headbutts. And everybody takes care of that scouting Acolyte now. It's kind of funny to see. And it is quite wonderful to see this massive €50 donation by Unhid. Yay! For the dynamic duo being back together. So much about home office productivity.
Wow, that's very generous, man. Thank you so much. I mean, come on, dude. It's Friday. It's kind of the weekend already.
Friday.
Put your feet up, sit back in your chair, relax, and enjoy this awesome Warcraft action. Look at Colorful, he's getting some really good progress. Demon Hunter suddenly close level 3 because Happy didn't play too aggressively. More passively than map 1, I guess you could say. And now he's got boots. He is close to 3. He's got double circlet. This Demon Hunter is looking as strong as he's needed to be.
I agree. And of course, with the shop, there's the Magi. Magi is always easy to creep for a Demon Hunter, but he didn't really get level 3 here. 9 XP missing. Maybe that ghoul. There isn't much mana anymore, but the long range coil. What a beauty. Running away with the wisps, and looking at these wisps, I already have trouble seeing how Colorful is supposed to erect an expansion.
Yeah, he lost 3 wisps here during the tech. This is going to be noticeable. Also, he's pretty slow on the detonates. They are not coming in quite as quickly here today. There's some more experience for the DK, but he's still not close to level 3. Demon Hunter could try to run down some of these ghouls with the boots. That's doable, and that should be his level 3 now. Alright, level 3 Demon, got the boots. A few wisps went down, but I would say this is still a good early game for Colorful.
Is it though? Look at the Hunch Soul timing. It is super off. Moonwells are low. Happy slaying archers here. He has another rod of necromancy. That's more damage. That's more moon juice. I don't know, pal.
The Demon wasn't able to get too many kills. If he had gotten more ghouls, I would say it's looking decent, but it's still a rush to tier 3. Happy going tier 3 right away. We have a Naga second joining. I don't think Happy can go Naga himself, considering he's up against level 3 Demon already. But he's buying a lot of time here now. It's going to be fortunate to TP though.
Ooh.
Slowed down and blocked. DK has to TP out.
Alright, for the first time... Yeah, I think for the first time, Colorful flexing there. With the block, with the focus. That worked out well. Still, one base. It seems like he's very committed to that one base play now. Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that Naga, but he is definitely Warcraft smarter than I am, so looking forward to this. Love the sentry ward on the way to the high ground, plus the red spot creep as... no. Don't love the red spot creep. Not if executed like this, but okay, gets a second chance, maybe.
Might just be able to do it if he just clicks it down. Oh, but Happy sees it. Skelly scouting it. DK is not super close by, also fairly low HP. Don't tell me he gets it with a Skelly again. Okay, secures it with the mana burn. And the Helm of Valor is a great item for the Demon Hunter.
Yes, more strength and more damage and more armor, of course. So this is pretty good, especially since we will see a lot of Coil Nova going down on that first hero of Colorful. Okay, this is already better than game 1. Game time also exceeds game 1. Let's see how it goes from here.
I wonder if Happy's gonna expand. This is something he's been, or he was doing against this Demon Hunter 1 base style for quite a while. Realizing at around 40 to 50 supply at an early timing on tier 3, the Night Elf army isn't that strong yet. Especially considering how slow the tier 3 is for Colorful. This could be a very good opportunity to expand for Happy, but doesn't have to do it, of course. Tier 3 for him finishing now. Frenzy, Destroyer, Orb. Lots of upgrades for the end.
Tier 2 done. Colorful just starting, but it's also in comparison a rather quick tier 3 on this one base, because of course you don't have to invest into Tree of Life, you don't have to wait until it pays off, you don't have to pay so many Dryads, but yeah, rather a Bear Rush, rather going for Orbs of Venom. But it's only on 40 pop, that's not too much, but the creeping goes fine.
With the frail archers, you always gotta be a little bit careful here, and with the Dryads, oh, the piercing damage from the camp can be a little painful. Oh,
it's very painful. Oi, 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 oi. One archer down.
2 archers died. This is not going so well, is it?
Nope. Also, the Demon Hunter in trouble. Dude, he's losing against the camp.
Colorful. Okay, the Drake is finally dead. Quathalas boots. Okay, this Demon Hunter is a machine. Alright, it's working out. It took quite some time.
Yeah.
It also cost 2 archers, but he's gonna get it.
Calculated. You know, sometimes you gotta invest. And oh my god. I was focusing so hard on Colorful that I didn't even see Happy's inventory. Pendant of Energy, Devotion Aura, Greater Mana Potion, Lich is here, Naga third. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, and while Colorful was creeping one single camp, the fountain, Happy crept too. He got his lamp and he got the fountain, and now he's creeping the enemy expansion away as well, while his own expansion is already crept. The experience lead is starting to become very noticeable.
Wow, right on time. The moment I pull up the graph, Remo, you say it. So, are we connected or what?
And there I thought I was rusty after all those weeks, but this talent just can't be stopped.
Engine of War is buying some time. Colorful at 48, Happy at 49. Ghoul Frenzy though. The little wrecking balls tearing through the moon wells. He's at max supply anyway, and the moon juice is dry, so just the resources spent on this. Master training for the bears is there. Reju is there. Colorful second moon well down. Can't, of course, rebuild units if he's starting to lose some.
Happy repositioning, thinking about engaging. He doesn't have a... he does have a heal scroll. These ghouls can nicely be healed up once again. Happy's ghoul micro, of course, always excellent. He doesn't just keep him in a group, but he moves them manually, trying to bait in the opponent into range of the Lich and Naga, and then for the ghouls to come in the right moment. But Colorful's army also not looking too bad. Couple of bears, couple of dryads, and one hell of a demon hunter.
Oh, yeah.
But wait, no orb. Where's the orb?
Some delivery issues, you know. It's still because that one boat was stuck in the Suez Canal. The orb delivery is delayed by a couple of months. Still, you feel the impact still today.
What was it called? Evergreen or something, right?
Yeah, Evergreen.
Dude, that was so funny.
Evergiven or something. Yeah, something like that.
Was one of my favorite memes of last year. Naga still has the orb. That, I mean, is that more efficient? It seems hard to believe.
You know, with Boots of Kel'Thuzad and the Helm of Valor, there is a lot of attack speed, and now he does it. Remainder of the camp goes to Happy, so the experience advantage grows and grows and grows. Colorful had to rebuild a couple of Moonwells and is engaging now. Demon Hunter about to be surrounded. He is super tanky. Let's see if he can be the carry.
Of course, as we all know, ideally the Night Elf here wants to weave in and out ahead of the fight, start burning, and manage to get mana low everywhere on the undead heroes, and only then engage when mana is low already. But of course, Happy is aware of that and is always trying to keep this demon at bay. That's what the Naga is primarily there for, to always slow him when he's running in. But yeah, this demon is tanky, more than 1000 HP, level 4. Alright, Happy now wants to go for the fight. Catch 3 bears, I mean.
Whoa.
One of them is surrounded, but there is one staff at least. There we go. Chain lightning coming in, the ghouls taking some damage, but the bears are just running. They're not attacking at all. These bears doing no damage.
And Happy has 66 supply. That's a lot. He will lose a lot of these ghouls, but he will kill a lot as well. Coil thrown on the Naga. Just wants to get rid of it. Does get rid of it. And boy, Remo, this is GG.
As it has been shown so many times before, Happy once again 2-0ing the Night Elf here, and that was not too complicated. That was not too tough of a task for him. It was exactly 20 minutes, the two games combined. And Happy leaves no doubt who was the better player here in the first game.
Yeah, I thought, you know, Happy Colorful won. Super one-sided, Happy Colorful 2. The Chinese was able to catch up at least a bit. Nope, not here. Not at all. Maybe not his day. Maybe the strat just didn't work out as well as it did in practice and in his own mind. But yeah. Colorful got his ass whooped here.
Yeah, the good thing is he's still gonna have another chance. In the lower bracket, he's gonna be playing again to have perhaps a miraculous run there. And that's also gonna be later on today, right? I believe.
We have the first part of the bracket today. That is Happy vs Colorful. You saw that, of course. Now it's time for an orc mirror between Focus and Soin. Then the winner of that will play Happy, and the loser of that will play Colorful. So we have 3 more matches here today, plus the gym show match.
Absolutely. To kick off our wonderful weekend, guys, thank you very much for your support. Gokla also with the 199 saying Remo is back. Hell yeah, I am. And so are many of our players. Soin, we saw him already last week, right? Making it through the play-ins. Focus didn't have to play through the play-ins because he always plays a ton on ladder. He's the workhorse. And he's going to be showing us what's going on in the next match.
Off we go then. We, of course, will have a little break here. And of course, we have to tell the people what's so special about W3Champions. Why are you celebrating this project so much? Well, because it's the best Warcraft server this game has ever seen. Better than old BNet, better than new BNet, better than any Chinese platform we've ever had. And why is that, Remo? Can you give the people a little bit of incentive to play on this beautiful server, W3Champions?
We have cross-region play, we have the hottest map pool, we have the hottest chat system, we have the hottest features out there, Neo. It's great ping, it's great, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Great little gimmicks. You can, for example, choose your own colors. I'm forgetting about a lot of the features that they have, but it is a great platform. Where Blizzard left us in the dust in the normal Battle.net is a sad wasteland. W3Champions is a wonderful place for us all to play. Whether you're a master level player, grandmaster, or a grassroots player, grass league player, there is a playing field for everyone. There's competition going on across all the different skill levels, and everyone is welcome. There's even Legion TD. There's tons of different things. So join W3Champions and become part of the fun.
Exactly. Legion TD just got updated, I heard. They got a patch, version 9 or 10 or something. Just got released this week. Exactly. Remo said it already. If you're a new player, a returning player, or a GoSu player, we got leagues for all of you. Even matchmaking with a very simple desktop launcher where you can set up all your hotkeys. No need to go into the text files anymore. No. Graphical UI, just click on a hero, you click on a spell, you assign your key as it should be. Beautiful rhyme right there, just praising myself a little. You can track your stats, unlike Battle.net. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. If you have a 62-inch TV where you're playing Warcraft on, easy, zoom in a bit. If you're playing normally, then zoom out a bit, I guess. 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, FFA, lots of fun games as well, lots of people to play with, 27 servers around the world, plus reconnect features. And if you want to help these guys to improve W3Champions even further, then join their Discord, say hello to Sefit or Floss. They're looking for people to help moderate this entire project and keep the server clean. You can join if you know JavaScript or .NET or jQuery or Rust. Every single bit of help is much appreciated. If you think, hey, I got a toolkit that these guys don't list here, but I still know how to help, just hit up Sefit and Floss and they will find a task for you. We now have the task to get the next match on the line, Remo, and that will take a little while to get through the map picks and bans. Thankfully, for Focus vs. Soen, the server choice isn't that hard to do. These are Koreans. We got a server in Korea, so that is set in stone. Match number 2, we will determine the opponent of Happy after just a tiny little break.